Hello, hello. Welcome on in to another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
And I'm Matt.
And I don't know if you can smell it from here, but I sure can. Today we're sipping on Ardbeg in the committee release of Heavy Vapours. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click that notification bell. Matt, you want to tell me more?
I do.
About this little sample bottle you got.
Look at this little cool sample. This is the Ardbeg Heavy Vapours release, donated by our buddy Andy, his last name we cannot say because of what he does. All right, this is 50.2, released for the Feis Ile Festival, which of course is June 3rd this year, which is Ardbeg Day and all that fun stuff when they out there celebrate music and malt. But you already probably knew that because you love Ardbeg as like we do. All right, because they're also going to release the Planet Ardbeg, which is the second in the series of the comic books that they started out last year. And this one is the search for the missing purifier. Why do you say that? Because this is the first time art was made without a purifier. It's Dr. Bill Lundstrom, who of course is their lovely distiller, wants to know what would happen without a purifier. What's a purifier, you say? That's the thing that makes all the vapors and all the fruity stuff come together. So basically, all the fruity stuff is going to disappear if you don't have a purifier on it. And all those heavy vapors are going to rise to the top. And that's what we're going to get in the whiskey this time. And he wanted to see what happened. So we shall see. Like I said, it's a creative experiment for him. And you go look for it in the little comic book, and they have a little festival. Go look at your fun things. So all that good fun stuff. So let's see what happens if all these heavy vapors are now in this committee release. All right, let's see. Yeah, the only thing that's weird, I thought, is the color on this thing is very, I thought it was almost water when it first came, but no, it's barely yellow. So I don't know if it's super young or it's just because of the heavy vapor process or what. It is a very interesting color. Smells like a ton of peat, I'll give you that. Cardamom, ash, wet cement, dirty creosote, raging structure fire.
This does smell. I am getting my barley notes, but I'm getting young barley notes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty young. Black pepper, sand, sea salt, lemon lime, a little bit of scorched bacon fat.
I'm getting burning oranges.
Oh, maybe even a peppermint or a candy cane, a little bit of burnt meat, eucalyptus, and even a burnt chocolate you left on the stove too long.
A rosemary bush on fire.
There you go. Yeah, that really is there. Yeah. Weird. It's a weird nose because you don't get any of the traditional, grilled pineapple, ham, or any of the usual Ardbeg nuts I usually find. None of them are there. It's just that heavy peat creosote is the major component here.
I like it though.
I like it. It's unique. All right, let's see what it tastes like.
I'm trying to fight. They're absolutely correct. There's none of the fruit notes in there that you typically find. They're there, but they're so muted.
Yeah. All right. Definitely a lot of peat and ash.
Whoa.
Concrete dust. More of that cardamom. A super bitter 90%, 95% cacao chocolate. Same that raging structure fire. Maybe a little bit of lemon lime on the finish there.
Coffee that got over. They put in a pot of water and coffee. It was burnt coffee.
Yeah, but none of the other pretty fruits up. You kind of expect from Ardbeg, and none of that grilled pineapple or anything either, or the ham.
Mm-mm.
It's not super complex either, though, which seems a little bit lacking in that standard.
They kind of picked one direction, and that's the direction that it goes, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun direction, but it doesn't veer off path at all.
It's just punch in the face, Pete. A little bit of lemon lime finish, and there's not a whole lot else going on. It's good. It's not amazing.
Peaty, black pepper. Yeah, a little bit of mint.
Yeah, definitely got the mint, yeah.
There's some honey to it.
Okay.
But it's just a light, drizzle. It's not
it's
just enough of a sweetness to kind of counterbalance some of the smoke.
It's got a long finish. This is a lingering peaty finish.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's too bad that it tells us the ppm level, but I couldn't find the ppm level for it. If everybody knows what it is, put in the comments. That'd be great, because I'm not sure. The price point on this one, I think I was looking at out there, it was about 150 or so was the MSRP on this one. I know. Granted, the last one was 200.
I know.
So on the heavy, what was it, the Super Hypernova, which
that one was pretty good.
I think I like that one better because it's just more complex.
I definitely did.
This is not a bad or anything. It's very simple, I think, and I think for the price point, it's probably not the greatest for that price one. It is good, but it's not something I want to go grab a bottle like, oh, I need to drink this. Like, this really is, I want to get punched in the face with Pete today.
Yeah, and it'd be great. It's going to be great for the people that are just collecting them all, and they're actually going to enjoy this one more than some of the other committee releases that have definitely been way off track. This to me feels like it's more back on track of where Ardbeg needs to be with these committee releases. But like I was saying with the path, it's like a whiskey that only can do a drag race. It can only go on this one straight line. This is not a track car. This is not a vehicle that can take turns really in any way. It's just a straight down home plate Pete bomb.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't hate that. I just don't know if I need to pay $150 for that.
Right. Yeah. Like, it tastes fine. I had Stephanie try a sip of this too, and she's like, she liked the start and the mid pub, but really didn't care for the to be honest. She's like, it's just too simple.
Yeah.
And she loves Pete.
And I kind of agree with that. I mean, with these guys competing with Lafroig, I kind of put these Ardbeg committee releases on par with the Lafroig Cartridge releases, and man, the last two of those have been pretty spectacular.
Absolutely, and half the price,
and less, right?
Or less, so, yeah.
I like it. I don't know if I like it 150.
Yeah, and that's if you can find it for that. If it isn't at 200 at a lot of places, which wouldn't surprise me either.
I don't like it at 200.
I don't either.
I think I like it at 130, 120.
I'd be more interested at that price. I'd agree with you. Back what they used to be at for committee releases.
Well, I'm just trying to judge this based on its complexity and based on what is in the glass presented to me. I'm trying to think what I would be comfortable paying for a second bottle of, right?
Exactly.
Not just the first purchase, but a second purchase of it.
Sure. But, always a fun experiment.
Yeah, and super happy that we get to try these. Yes. Thank you, Andy. You have been a great help in our whiskey journey, and we really appreciate you.
Andy is awesome. He always sends us all these awesome. We greatly, greatly appreciate it because a lot of times we don't see them, but Andy does. So it's fantastic. Yeah. He sends always a sample of this, and we'll add this to the thing for our amazing committee release night when we'll have several of these. It'll be a very, very good time for me and Will. Sarah will run far, far away from us.
So, I don't think Sarah will even be in the house that night.
Sarah will just I have to leave. It's just the whole house is gonna reek of Pete.
Yes, it will.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Click that notification bell. Come hang out with us live Monday nights and join the Patreon if you want some more behind-the-scene footage. Until next time, keep on crusading for better whiskey in your glass. Cheers.
Cheers. Interesting.
None of that one would have done fast.
No, there's nothing for it. Nice, and that is crazy ashy though.
It is.
All right. Next, we're gonna do.
I was really hoping more fruit would start to show up a couple sips in, but
and maybe it'll change in the next few weeks. I don't know. But right now, that's all I'm getting.